What's up YouTube? It's Zach, the Pokemon Master here, and today let's talk about Pokemon 2019 or Pokemon Journeys. So as you guys do know, there's a lot of rumor of the interview for the Pash magazine talking about old characters returning. So I have a few lists of characters that should return in the Pokemon anime. And I'm not just talking about rivals, I'm talking about companions, Ash's Pokemon, so on and so forth. So here's who I have to say has to return. So it's most obvious that the Unova gang should return, most specifically Iris. Now the reason why Iris should return is because not only is she the only rival for Ash Ketchum as his companions, but she also has the most powerhouse team out of all of his companions to date. Alongside of that, I would love to see an awesome battle between Ash's Dragonite and Iris's Dragonite. That would be an awesome battle, either in the Super or Great, in the Great or Ultra class. Now, I know a lot of people really don't like Iris, but I do. I find Iris to be enjoyable, and one of those companions that have more character development throughout the show. And yeah, that's basically it for Iris. And I also hope that also they have her give her a new character design for the battle and have a brand new team. Now, the next traveling companion I want to see returning in the Pokemon anime is probably not Tracy, but Lily. Now, here's the scene with Lily. Lily is an interesting character, and I would love to see the storyline looking for her father. That's actually a storyline that we don't really get to see from Ash or anyone else. And I think it would be a great way to finish what they left off from Sun and Moon for Ash and no, not Ash, but Gladion and Lily and Lusamine. Now, of course, people are expecting me to put in a certain character in this list, but judging from the channel or how I'm not really a fan of how XY treated the Pokemon anime. But that's a later date for that video. The next character I would love to see come back is Max. Now, it's really been a while since I've seen Max in the Pokemon anime. Max is like a little brother, and a brother that really was the beginning of how travel companions should have siblings. And yeah, I think it's about time to bring back Max into the anime along with his sister May. And I'd love to see Max get his first Pokemon, even though he doesn't age. But yeah, it would be really great to see some of the old characters. Now, let's talk about Pokemon. The Pokemon from Ash Ketchum's team. Now, the Pokemon I really love to see to come back would be Oshawott, Inferno, Snivy, and probably Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Now, for a reason why Snivy should come back, says one, we have an unfinished storyline for Snivy, a storyline that we should have gotten in the Unova League, and that who is Snivy's trainer, and that's the storyline that was kind of mentioned during Tepig's Evolution episode, and I think a lot of fans were kind of interested to see who Snivy's trainer was. And I think it's a great point for them to figure out to bring in that trainer now. And I gotta say, it would be great to see how the trainer reacts seeing Snivy with this brand new trainer. That would be an awesome episode. Next up will be Oshawott. Now, I know a lot of people, here's the reason, Oshawatt's a complicated Pokemon for people. So, on one side of the fandom, you have people who love Oshawott for the comedic relief and cuteness, while on the other side of the fandom, they just want Oshawott because, I mean, really, it's a Pokemon that almost everyone chooses in the black and white games. Now, for Oshawott, Oshawott was done dirty in the Team Rocket vs. Team Plasma arc. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there was actually like multiple hints of Oshawott evolving into Dewott in that arc before Ash got his third badge. And yes, a lot of people think it was suited for Ash not to have a Dewott, but I think it would have been a great choice for Ash to have a Dewott on his team. and I would love to see the many possibilities it would have, but sadly we didn't get that. But I think it would be still a great chance for Oshawott to return to the series for make up its evolution failure. Next up, Inferno. I know I'm fanboying Inferno a lot, and as you can tell, I love Inferno, and it's one of the first Pokemon that I actually chose for the Sinnoh games. So yeah, Inferno gets to stay in a special place in my heart. Now, Inferno, I would love to see it come back for not as a Pokemon that should stay on Ash's team forever, but just temporarily for important battles, or just help him out, or help him train Riolu for fighting type moves that actually be suited well for Riolu. And I think it'd be a great way for Riolu to deal with tight matchups that is weak against or strong against. Next up, we got Bulbasaur. Now for this, I think Bulbasaur would be a good indication of relaxing. If Ash is against Grookey, then I think this would be a great way for Ash to have a grass type Pokemon on his team. Now I know I mentioned Snivy, but I think it'd still be a great way for Bulbasaur to come back, since it's also known as Ash's secondary partners. And I think it would be a great thing for it to return, not only for build up and hype, but also for its great battling skills. Now, another Pokemon I love to see from Sinnoh, definitely Gible. I know it was caught really late in the Sinnoh adventure, but I really love to see it evolve to Gabite or Garchomp. Most importantly, Garchomp. Not Mega Evolutionary from Garchomp, just regular Garchomp. Because Ash having a Mega wouldn't really make sense. And I see that as a problem, because the battle, like the Ash Greninja form, didn't really make sense. Like, what's the point of having a special Pokemon that could transform? I mean, we already had fusions of Pokemon, like Reshiram and Zekrom, and Kyurem. Now that made sense. But like, Ash Greninja or whatever, that didn't really make sense. But enough about the Pokemon, let's talk about rivals. Oh man, now this is where we get to the fun stuff. Now, I would love to see Paul, Richie, Gary, Sawyer, Cameron, Trip, Stefan, Gladion, Kiawe. I would love to see these characters return and back into the anime. I believe these guys are the pinnacle of Ash Ketchum's journey and as his rivals. I could also say the same if they introduce Hop into the series. Same with Hal. Now, I know a lot of people are still mad about how Ash won the battle against Hal, but that doesn't matter to me. I would love to see the many companions coming back. Same with rivals. I would love to see them all come back and have another match with Ash in the World Coronation series. I think all of them, seeing them either in Great or Ultra tier, that would be amazing to see. And judging from the fact that most of the companions are coming back every so often, I think it's about time to see them. I think around either late August, early September, late September, up until the end of this year. I think that would be a perfect time to bring them back, and a great way to bring them back. I mean, it's been way too long since we've seen anyone from other regions besides Brock and Misty. Now, Brock is honorable mention. I like the guy. Silent is also on the list because and yeah, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Who would you like to see one of Ash's Pokemon, companions, or rivals to return? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Also, in a few months, the channel will be rebranded. It will still be Pokemon content, but I'll be rebranding the channel name. So just stay up to date, join the Discord server, have a video about it. So yeah, join the server, and I'll talk to you guys next time.